This is a very important video. There are many updates to bring to your guys' attention. Bitcoin has broken this trend line we were looking to hold, this parallel channel we were looking to stay in to continue our what we were playing impulsive move to the upside. I'm going to show you what has changed here, what I am looking at. I told you in last night's video, this will invalidate Bitcoin's uptrend continuing. It did invalidate it. I did close out of this trade. I am in no positions right now. Closed out in plenty of profit. Life is good. And on to the next trade. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at from an Elliott wave point of view. A couple of wave structures that I am eyeing up and waiting to see if they play out. I've alerted my premium members. We were trying to scalp this. And we did live stream today for premium members in the Discord, where I told them I'm sitting back, relaxing, and kind of waiting on this to play out. I'm looking at a couple things before I enter another trade. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm looking at in this video. So stick with me. Now, getting right into it, guys. The trend line break is no joke. It does not mean our overall upwards move is over, but it does mean this is the end of something for me. It is the end of something. And zooming out, I'm sitting on the hourly chart. As you guys know where I stand, I do not think this low is going to get taken out until we come up here and grab this higher liquidity. Whether it wants to do it more immediately or wants to mess around and then do it, or even wants to correct down, tease the low again, and then shoot up. Those are all possibilities, but I'm going to show you my two most probable paths for Bitcoin here in this video. So number one, we're going to start right here. And I'm also going to show you where I'm looking to trade these setups. Being patient is key, guys. Sometimes it's just best not to be in a trade. That's the best trade you could take. So don't worry if you're not in a trade. Be patient, wait for the right setup, and capitalize on that. Now, here I have the parallel channel still drawn. And what I was hoping for was this to hold here. And we can come up in an ABC. That's what I was hoping for, to have some type of an ending diagonal. As I said, there was too many corrections in here. And then when this one hit, it was just too many for me. Too many. I needed this to be impulsive. The only other hope was for this to correct down, bounce off the trend line again, and come up in an ending diagonal fashion. We're not getting that. We got a trend line break. Now, although the trend line has broken, if we get a V-shaped recovery that just slices through like this, if I see this wave, and I'm talking a big impulsive V-shaped recovery overnight into tomorrow, and we find ourselves back at 61K, this count will still be in play for me. As of right now, it is not. But if a V-shaped recovery occurs, yes, I will be looking for a retrace back down, some type of a retrace. Maybe test out the trend line again, and I will be looking to long this last shot up towards 65K if we get this move. It all depends on how this wave plays out here. So ultimately, it's not completely out of the question, especially if we get this nice move. I will consider it back in play. For right now, I'm not playing anything. I'm not trying to long this and catch this move right now. I'm just not doing it. I'm just going to sit back, relax, and let the market do its thing, and then I'll make a judgment call on when I'm getting in. But that's where I'm sitting at. And I told the premium Discord members about all of this today. Guys, if you are thinking about joining premium, you need to do it now before Wednesday, because I'm increasing the price to $98 a month. Wednesday, September 18th, and it's never going back down. So if you want to lock in the current price, monthly price, you need to get in before Wednesday. Use the code 25OFF for $25 off of your first month, and you will lock in the current monthly price for life. So do it now. Giving you fair warning, you get access to my daily alerts, live streams, my 24/7 live Elliott wave charts down here, my Elliott wave courses in here, indicators. I try to include as much as I can to make it worth your money. It's still too cheap at $98 even. I will increase it again, I'm sure. So get in right now if you're thinking about it. Fair warning. Now, you know, what I'm mostly expecting this to do here from right here, if I'm just looking at it right now, not in a trade, I'm expecting a retrace to come back and just test the trend line breakout. Let's test it. Maybe on Fed day, we're back up on the trend line, come into this zone, and then Fed, FOMC might actually lead to a dump in the markets, at least short term. So it depends on if we get a reaction here at this level, we could dip down even further. For this to spike back up and come back into our channel, I need reversal right here. I don't want to dip too far out of this channel line. I really don't. It would not look good to me. Even if we came back in after dipping down lower, it would still not look good to me. So this is kind of it. This is as much as I want to veer off of the trend line before I totally give up that idea. What I'm expecting most likely is some type of a retrace leading into Fed day, maybe 8 pumps, maybe cut back in real quick and then reject down and end up dumping overall in the markets when FOMC and rates get cut. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm going to show you a more probable path for Bitcoin, especially if we get this move next. So stick with me. Right over here is the other count that we're looking at, and zooming out. Let me go back to this count here. We'll zoom out and show you the difference. So with this count, with this being an ending diagonal, I'm counting this as an impulsive wave and a flat correction to the downside, where we have correction down, correction up, impulse to the downside, right? So that would say that this wave is impulsive. This other count is saying that this is more of a corrective wave, a sharp correction, but a corrective ABC rather than impulsive 5 waves up. So it's essentially going to be a double correction. And here's the price action that we're currently in. Now, before I continue, if you are looking to trade this stuff, guys, pinned in the first comment down below is the link for Blowfin. It is my exchange that I use. Right now, they are running this promotion with that link down below. You will get refunded $100 on your loss. So get in there, throw in a free trade. You get refunded $100 if you lose. And check them out. See how you like them. It is the exchange that I currently trade with. It's no KYC, and it's honestly what everyone's trading on because they're the best no KYC exchange out right now. So hooked you guys up with the link. Go check them out. Get your free trade. Now back into the second scenario here. What I am ultimately looking for is more of a WXY look. We have our correction up. We have our correction down, looking for another correction up. Now with this look, and I'll draw this trend line right back in here so you guys have a nice view of the trend line. Right? And we'll zoom in here. With this look, you can get your correction to the upside, test out the trend line break, and then you can get your correction to the downside. I am expecting some type of correction here because RSI on the hourly, on the 2 hourly, so oversold right now, extremely oversold. I'm expecting this to reset. A correction will do that for us, right? And then if we get this move and it looks like this and it tests out this trend line quite nicely, did I say trend line? Trend line quite nicely. Yeah, the trade for me is going to be a short stop loss above this high because we cannot break that. Come down. Come down in corrective fashion. Another variation, which may be the case, is we do get more of an extended correction to the upside, right? And we get a look like this, and we come and we actually take out the high. We take out the high, but in a corrective fashion. Well, it could be a flat, a correction down, a correction up, an impulsive wave to the downside, right? You just pull your fibs on it, like so. That would be cute, right? Come down right into the fib zone, take out liquidity down here, end up taking out this liquidity, and then we reverse. So maybe we do get a pump into FOMC. We take out the high. We look like we're going to just go, and then we just reverse and dump down in the form of a flat. could be the case as well. Still, the overall shape of a WXY is there, just the correction varies, right? So this is why it's important to get in the premium Discord, because I am watching out for all this stuff. I'm updating real time on what I'm seeing on the charts. But I just wanted to bring you guys to your guys' attention what I'm looking at right now after this channel is broke, the possible wave structures that I am looking at. So that's where I'm at. You know, I'm not going to entertain any other ideas for you here. Those are my two most probable projections for Bitcoin. Depends on what happens here on this bounce, if we get a bounce. Hopefully we do. All right, so I will update you guys probably tomorrow. I post daily content. Subscribe if you're not already. Like the video. I appreciate you guys watching. I love you.